Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. It's now time for the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. Inflation for the 12 months up to April was 11.8%. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says the jump in prices was influenced mainly by generally higher prices for food and non-alcoholic beverages, housing, water, electricity, gas, as well as transportation. The cost of goods and services for the month of April, however, saw a slight decrease of 0.1%. Point-to-point inflation up to March was 11.3%. Both figures are well outside of the Bank of Jamaica's target range of 4 to 6%. Now, the BOJ in recent times has warned that inflation will continue to exceed the target range within the short to medium term due to the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Brace for higher insurance premiums as global shocks increase. The warning from the new president of the Insurance Association of Jamaica, IAJ, Sharon Donaldson. She says some insurance packages will be more adversely affected than others as global reinsurers consider the profitability of some markets. Various global shocks have a knock-on effect on local insurance prices. Newly installed president of the Insurance Association of Jamaica, IAJ, Sharon Donaldson, says issues in other parts of the world also drive up the cost of general insurance locally.
Because insurance is a pool, it means that us in this region needs to step in and pay for that. And that could lead to rising costs, which again, as I've said, is somewhat outside of our control.
Property insurance could be adversely affected
because the reinsurance market has contracted significantly. Those insurance companies that are now in the process of negotiating their reinsurance treaty are in fact having a very challenging time to try and get 100% support that they're looking for. In addition to that, a couple of the German insurance companies have tax haven issues that could possibly affect the provision of reinsurance coverage to Jamaica.
Ms. Donaldson says some of these issues, which she's not yet able to disclose, must be addressed by December 31. She says to strengthen the likelihood of reinsurers remaining in the local market, premiums will have to go up.
Increasing catastrophe losses from around the world, not supported by adequate increase in premiums, is influencing the decision by the large reinsurers of the world, the Munich Re's of the world, the Swiss Re's of the world, the R&V, Lloyd's of London, to remove their capacity from the region. What that will mean for the insurance industry in Jamaica is that we will have less ability to provide property insurance, or if we do provide it, it will be horrifically expensive, and so a lot of persons may not be able to afford it.
From insurance to the automobile industry, Jamaica is not yet ready to welcome driverless vehicles. Speaking at Hyundai's 7th anniversary celebration, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says in order to accommodate these features, more investments in infrastructure and technological advancements must be made.
We would have thought 10 years ago that it would be magic for a car to be autonomously driven. And today, it is a reality. Jamaica is a little bit behind, obviously, from being able to be on the cutting edge of the absorption and adoption of the technology. But we must be early adopters. The fact that we are existing at a time when these high technologies are widely available means that Jamaica can leapfrog.
Now, Hyundai Global recently announced that it will be introducing autonomous technology to the U.S. market. Other players, such as Tesla, have already introduced the feature, which is wireless connectivity dependent. Now let's head to the currency market today. The US dollar is being sold for an average $155.81. $120.64 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $190.28 for the pound, while the euro is costing an average $164.17. The JSE index declined by 4,769 points today, while the junior market index declined by 33 points. Among today's winners were ISP Finance Services, Portland JSX, Stationery and Office Supplies Limited, Elite Diagnostic and KLE Group, while on the losing side were Epley 7.5% preference shares due 2024, Equity Line Mortgage Investment Corporation preference shares, Epley Caribbean Property Fund SSC, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, and Epley 7.25% preference shares. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Javon Key. Stay with us. The regional and international news roundup is after the break.